Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're stepping away from our usual travel content because sometimes we all need a great TV show to escape into. So let's dive into my top 5 Apple TV Plus shows that are absolutely binge-worthy. Forgive me, I am having a little departure from my normal travel cruise content, no pun intended. So stick around and let's talk about these TV shows. Apple TV Plus has some hidden gems, and I think you'll find something you love in this list. From thrillers to dark comedies, sci-fi, and dystopian drama. I've got it all covered. You will see a theme here. I really like dark comedies and sci-fi. That's pretty much what I like to watch on my time off. Plus, I'll reveal my number 1 pick, which I'm extra excited about. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. Starting out at number 5, the drama Disclaimer, a limited series that wrapped up its finale on November 8th of this year. This series is based on Renee Knight's 2015 novel of the same name, and it follows the intense story of Catherine Ravenscroft. Not a Harry Potter name, maybe. It really does sound like it, though. When I watched the show, I kept thinking, this sounds very much like a Harry Potter name. Catherine Ravenscroft is a successful journalist who finds her past brought to life in a mysterious novel that reveals secrets she thought were buried. It is very much drama. It's not for kids. A quick note for those unfamiliar with the limited series. A limited series is a show with a planned, self-contained story arc, typically concluding within one season. So you get the whole story from start to finish without needing a follow-up season. I had no idea that's what limited season meant till about 5 years ago, because I'm like, when is season 2 coming out? And then limited season, that's it. It's it. The cast of Disclaimer, of course, we cannot talk about Disclaimer without saying Cate Blanchett. Cate Blanchett as Catherine. I don't want to ruin who everybody else plays, but she plays Catherine Ravenscroft. Kevin Kline, another great actor, been around for years, and he's in pretty good shape. His range, the way he looks. I'm not going to say exactly who he plays, but he's a main character, and him and Cate Blanchett especially, they knock it out. Of course, Sacha Baron Cohen, hate him or love him, he is in here in a very dramatic role, might I add, with a little bit of goofiness in my opinion. If you love thrillers with depth, Disclaimer is a fantastic watch and I highly recommend it. It is my number 5 only because I like the other ones a little better, like I want to binge them. Disclaimer just finished. I need to actually watch the last episode, by the way, so I'm excited for that. Maybe I'll do that later tonight, so don't ruin it for me. My number 4 is a great sci-fi, I call it sci-fi, Dark Matter. At number 4, another limited series, Dark Matter. This show is based on Blake Crouch's 2016 novel and is now fully available to stream. It is a limited series, so you can binge it all in one go. Dark Matter follows physicist Jason Dessen as he's pulled into, I don't want to ruin it too much. Let's just say he could be pulled into alternate realities, each one a version of his life where he has made different choices. It's an action-packed, very action-packed, thought-provoking, and emotional. I really love this show, and it had such great promise, really great cast. All the Apple TV Plus shows have really good cast members. The ending was a little bit disappointing. I feel like they could have anyway, I don't want to ruin it. Watch it. I highly recommend it. So Joel Edgerton plays Jason Dessen. Jennifer Connelly, she plays Jennifer Connelly. No, she plays his wife, basically. I don't want to ruin it, but acted perfectly by those two. The supporting cast is also really good. I really think Edgerton's performance really shines in this mind-bending sci-fi series. And the story's exploration of alternate realities makes it a perfect escape when you can't escape yourself. Dark Matter is a must-watch for any sci-fi fan who likes a show that's as emotional as it is thrilling, and I highly recommend it. I might watch it again, actually. It really is good. Very good actors. Number 3, we have Invasion, a sci-fi drama with 2 seasons currently available and a 3rd one on the way. It was greenlighted for a 3rd season earlier this year, and I really am binging this right now. Created, written, and directed by Simon Kinberg, Invasion explores an alien invasion from multiple perspectives worldwide, and that's what really makes this show very awesome. Creating a gripping and unique look at how different people cope with global crises. This show, it's like following 6 different shows at one time, but they do it very well. Let's talk about some of the cast. There's so many casts I can't mention. I did not write them all down. But Sam Neill as Sheriff John Bell Tyson. I'm a little disappointed by anyway, I don't want to ruin anything. But anyway, Samuel. And of course, Golshifteh Farahani, I hope I'm saying her name correctly, as Anisha Malik. Shamir Anderson as Trevante Ward. The cast delivers a fantastic performance, especially Farahani and Anderson, bringing depth and humanity to the alien invasion theme with a fresh perspective on classic sci-fi tropes. Invasion is great for anyone looking for a new take on this genre. My favorite performance of the show, I can't, every subgroup within the show, like there's like so many moving parts on the show, by the way. But I think Golshifteh Farahani playing Anisha Malik, she really, I don't know how to explain it, but let's just say she goes through the emotional range. She goes through it all. Season 1, I'm in season 2. Season 3 is greenlit, but let's just say that those first couple episodes, the whole season, actually season 2 also, her character is like evolving. It's like growing. She very, very well written and very well acted. I'm really impressed, and let me just tell you, she goes through the gauntlet in that show. The emotional, the emotional Olympics, and she portrays it so well. I've never seen, very riveting, and I hope I said her name correctly. Really well acted, and I've never heard of her or seen her acting before, but now she's on my list. Anything she's in, I'm hooked. I love that when you discover somebody who just hooks you in, and anything they do from now on is gold. But I really recommend Invasion. There's going to be another season, so right now 2 seasons available to stream on Apple TV Plus. So let's keep going here. My next one is not sci-fi, I will say that, but it's a dark comedy. That's all I can say. A lot of drama. Number 2, Bad Sisters. At number 2, we've got Bad Sisters. This dark comedy drama is based, should I say dramedy? This dark dramedy is based on the 2012 Belgian series Clan, also known as The Outlaws, and has 1 season available on Apple TV Plus. But the 2nd season will be dropping, oh my god, like this week. Oh my god, tomorrow! I just realized that. Tomorrow, November 13th, 2024. Sharon Horan, so I hope I said her name right, is the creative force behind the adaptation. Co-written, produced, and she also stars in the series, delivering a darkly funny and suspenseful story of the Garvey sisters, who become suspects in their brother-in-law's suspicious death. I'm not really ruining anything, because that's pretty much, when you watch the trailer, that's what it says, so don't think I ruin anything. But let me just tell you, those of you who have seen the show, or those of you who will see that show, screw you, JP. Screw you, Jean-Paul. Sharon Horan is a powerhouse in TV, known for her work in shows like Catastrophe, another great show. She stars in that as well. Divorce, it wasn't my favorite, but it was a good show. She helped create it. And Motherland, among others. Her skill in blending comedy with emotional depth makes this show an addictive watch. Let me tell you, it is highly addictive. Here's some of the other cast members, because there's so many bright points. All these shows, I'm not listing them all, but let me tell you, it just really well casted, great acting. Now, of course, Bad Sisters was not created by Apple TV Plus, but they're the ones distributing it in the US market. So, of course, we have Sharon Horan as Eva Garvey, and these women all have great, because I think they are all Irish, or they have great Irish accents. Anne-Marie Duff as Grace Williams. Eve Hewson. Fun fact about Eve Hewson, she's a great actress in her own right, but her father is Bono from U2. His real last name is Hewson. I forgot his real first name. But anyway, Bono, aka Eve Hewson's dad. I did not know that. And Eva Berthisel, Sarah Green round out this cast. The Garvey sisters bring both humor and heart to this dark mystery, making Bad Sisters an ideal pick for those who enjoy shows with a little everything: drama, comedy, and suspense. I don't know how season 2, what it's going to be like, but I'm here for it. It was probably my guilty pleasure of the year. I didn't think I would like it, but I love Sharon Horan. So I knew it was going to be good, but the minute I watched episode 1, I think within 2 days I streamed all 9 or 10 episodes, and season 2 has, I believe, 8 episodes, and it's being released tomorrow, and I'm so excited. So please watch Bad Sisters. And finally, my number 1 pick is Silo. also on Apple TV Plus. I absolutely love this show. Based on Hugh Howey's Silo trilogy, this dystopian drama takes us to a future where people live in an underground silo, isolated from the outside world and governed by strict rules. Season 1 is available now, and I'm so excited for Season 2, which drops, oh my god, guess what, guys? Later this week as well, on Friday, November 15th of this week of 2024. So we have Bad Sisters tomorrow, and 2 days later we have Silo Season 2. Both Season 2s, both episodes, oh my god. It's gonna be a great balance every week. So let's start out with the cast. Of course, Rebecca Ferguson as Juliet. I will just say anything Rebecca Ferguson is in, I'm in. Really, one of probably my top 3 actors, male or female. Rashida Jones, of course, is in Season 1. And David Oyelowo is, I think, how you say his name. Really great performances by those people. And of course, Tim Robbins. We cannot forget Tim Robbins, love him or hate him. Rebecca Ferguson gives an incredible performance, as she always does. And the show's themes of freedom, control, and survival make it a powerful watch. The visuals, world building, and suspense make Silo my top Apple TV Plus recommendation. If you haven't watched it yet, make sure and add it to your list. Apple TV Plus has so many things, actually not as many as other brands, but what they make is quality. It's kind of like there's not a lot to pick from, but there's not all this like noise that like, is this gonna be good? I'm telling you, and of course Apple TV Plus, there's so many things on there that I do love and I have loved, but I haven't watched, or they're no longer being made. Like, of course, Morning Show, really great series. I love that show, and I think it really showed Jennifer Aniston's range. It's still very, she has some comedy with her, but very dramatic moments with her and of course her castmates. Also Reese Witherspoon, very kind of different range for her in my opinion. Steve Carell, that's another great show. I did not add this to this list. It wasn't new to me this year. I'm kind of rounding off this year because we're getting to the close of 2024, and I was just surprised that lately all these shows have been recent for me. I haven't, like, of course I watched Season 1 of Silo like quite a while ago, but knowing that Season 2 is coming, that's why it's my number 1 pick. So catch up on it. There's a lot. If you have not already subscribed to Apple TV Plus, I don't have a link or anything, just go subscribe. I think you get 7 days for free now. Back in the day, they were giving 1 year for free to iPhone owners. Just keep that in mind, but they're no longer doing that. You can also get it in combination with your Apple Music, the Apple TV One package, which it's about $20 a month, but you get Apple TV, Apple Music, and I think Apple Arcade, or you get something else. And that's kind of what I pay for, and I think it's worth it. I have not been watching Apple TV for months, and I just started again, and everything I have watched has been gold. A lot of people, my wife likes the show Shrinking that's available on there. I have not started that yet, so that's why it's not included. I've heard nothing but great things about that. You have Jason Segel, and Harrison Ford. I guess the powerhouse is in that show. Ted Lasso on Apple TV Plus. I think it's in 2 or 3 seasons. Really good show, but it's not really my liking. But guys, thank you for joining me here. So there you have it. My top 5 Apple TV Plus shows. Whether you're into thriller, sci-fi, comedy, or dystopian drama, I think you'll find something to love here. Thanks for joining me on this little detour from my usual travel content. No pun intended. And let me know in the comments if you've watched any of these shows or have any other favorites on Apple TV Plus. And as always, remember to take some time to explore and wonder and escape even into a great show on Apple TV Plus. Okay guys, see you in the next video, and thanks again. And I'm excited to try this different kind of departure for me, no pun intended again, for my normal content. I really like people always ask me when I'm live, what shows do you recommend? So there you go. Those are my top 5 right now streaming. I think totally. There's a lot out there that I watched this year, but those are like, I'm so happy I watched those, and they're all on Apple TV Plus. Thanks again guys, and see you in the next one. Happy travels and happy watching. Bye-bye.